should get a bunch of them. Did you hit it?
Yeah.
Get a little shook up there, darling?
No.
That's a big old pretty
Not too bad. I just wasn't sure if they were going to come up through the through that tree or through these trees right here, if they were going to come around, and because you can't ever tell what they're going to do. But I think I hit it a little further back behind the shoulder than what I meant to. Is how come it
ran like it did.
It ran like it did, but I saw where it went, so I want to go find it for it.
That's where they came from, was down in there. Took them a while. Here's blood. Yeah, you may have hit her a little further back. I heard her crash,
about the time I pulled the trigger, it stepped forward just a little bit.
She came off of that bank right there, didn't she?
It looks like it. There's
we
were having trouble following her,
yeah.
and it looks like I don't see anything until I see the blood and the dirt all messed up. It looks like she just Tarzaned off the side of that.
Yeah. And she circled right here. There she is.
Dang. Pretty sure she's been there a minute while we were trying to locate her.
Well, we hunt the ranches around this ranch, and we've tried for several years to gain access to this one. This is our first trip in. You hit her.
I didn't hit her very far behind the shoulder. She was just determined.
Well, she was pumped up when she came in. She came hard and fast and was ready to fight.
Logically, normal circumstances, she shouldn't have ran that far.
No.
That's why they call them hog zombies.
That's right.
Some of them make you work a little harder than others.
All right. Oh.
Pull her button.
Man, I like her color. She looks like nearly like a true European hog.
She was very impressive looking, standing there looking at me.
She was. She came in all puffed up.
And she's an older sow by the looks of her teeth and everything.
Yeah, she's got cutters for a sow. Now, what we were doing is we're kind of scouting a new place here. We hunt several pieces of property that border this, and the guy had told us at one time that we could hunt, but his grandkids deer hunt in here. We really didn't want to intrude. And I met him again a few weeks ago, and he wanted us to come in here and hunt hogs. He says we need them thinned out. We'd like for y'all to come in and get after them. So this was an exploration calling trip. We explored and saw a place we liked. We called, and this was our third stand. And we went through the normal sounds and didn't get any response. And typically the properties around this, we don't get much response calling. We have called a few, but it's pretty limited. And June or July, about 3 miles this direction, we called in a group of hogs that were extremely vocal and just would not come on to us. And in the process, several groups of hogs mingled together, and then the fight was on. I mean, they were fighting and raising Cain, making all kinds of racket, and I recorded it. And for the time being, I'm calling it the War Zone. I may change the name of it, but it's a pretty cool sound. It sounds like there's hogs here and way over there and way over there and back here, all coming together, so it sounds far and near. And I've talked about this in previous videos. And we've not had a lot of success with it, but we tend to go to sow Hysteria. That's such a good sound, and it's so consistent that we really haven't played with that one sound a lot. And I thought here at the last, I kept thinking I was hearing hogs way back here, and I threw everything at them that we normally do. And so I went to Warzone and I fired it up, and immediately I could hear hogs coming from a good distance away. And man, when they came on in, there was a bunch of big hogs in that group. The camera's not going to show it because there was trees between us and them.
Yeah.
And this old gal stepped out, and she looked like she weighed 400 pounds standing down there. And Michelle shot her, and she's not a little sow. She'll go 180 maybe, 175, 180 pounds. She's pretty solid. Man, I just absolutely love her color.
It's beautiful.
That's a lot of people can't see the beauty in a hog, but I can, and to me this is the epitome of what a wild hog should look like. She's just absolutely beautifully colored and shows, you know, European traits, even though these hogs probably don't carry a lot of European blood anymore. But
Alamo Precision Rifles, the best rifles this side of the Pecos. APRifles.com. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Pink's Paint and Body, Decatur, Texas. Mallory Orthodontics, MalloryOrtho.com. 2K Pawn and Gun, Decatur, Texas. Carrillo and Tibbles, Attorney at Law,